2025. This is Ayaba. You can see the every place is deserted because of sit at home. Mazen Khan have been told to Nigerian government to release him. But I keep adamant until I getting worse and worse every day. People love Mazen Khan. He's a great teacher and a promoter and a freedom fighter, a true speaker. So that's why they did him back. So whatever they're doing, they're just making noise because Namorkana must be released. The market has shut down. Economic strangulation is happening because of the will of the government of Nigeria. We are going home. This is Global News reporting from Abba State. Everything is cool and you can see we are moving forward. Today is 3rd of February 2025. This is Ayaba. You can see the every place is deserted because of sit at home. Mazen Khan have been told to Nigerian government to release him. But I keep adamant until I getting worse and worse every day. People love Mazen Khan. He's a great teacher and a promoter and a freedom fighter, a true speaker. So that's why they did him back. So whatever they're doing, they're just making noise because Namorkana must be released. The market has shut down. Economic strangulation is happening because of the will of the government of Nigeria. We are going home. This is Global News reporting from Abba State. Everything is cool and you can see we are moving forward. Today is 3rd of February 2025. This is
Today is the 3rd day of February 2025. This is the sit-at-home update in the Confederation Capital Territory States of Ekpa. As you can see, there is no human being in this market. Everybody is sitting at home. We demand the immediate and unconditional release of our leader Mazen Khan and all other detained Biafrans in Nigerian prisons. Just do that instead of spending your money sponsoring people who are killing our men, women and children. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people. Let us go straight up to that video you just watched because that video is proving to every Biafran and to the zoo government that, Biafrans are still exercising their constitutional rights. Yes, I want to use the word constitutional right because that is what it is. It is what it is. Every Biafran is showing to the world and to the zoo government that nothing will stop them, from exercising their right, and also showing that they have actually vowed and they have taken their decision at this critical time, to always sit at home, in total recognition of the atrocious things being committed and being done to Mazen Khan. So that is it. So for Biafrans, it is already a done deal. They have already made up their mind on that issue. So there is nothing you want to say or you want to talk, that will make Biafrans change their mind, basically about this issue. So now, so it be for my mouth. Now, let us go into pressing issues, concerning the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa and Joko, because a lot of talks have been coming out concerning Simon Ekpa and Joko. Now, first of all, there was a video that was sent to the Finnish government, on the atrocious things. In fact, that video is like one out of so many videos that was sent to the Finnish government based on the atrocious things that is being meted on Biafrans at this point in time. And that video is, is a painful video of the attack and genocidal attack and the massacre, that Biafrans are experiencing in Biafra now. As I'm talking to you, they are now using both the terrorist army and the Fulani marauders to attack Biafran land. A video of innocent Biafrans being macheted, and it is actually very painful to see this kind of unholy thing, absurd things, in other words. Now, it is high time that Musa comes out, and explain to the world, just the same way he has been castigating them, Biafrans, and castigating Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko. Let Musa come out and also review to the same people that he has been castigating Biafrans to, on the people who are committing this heinous crime in Biafran land. Musa has a lot of explanations to do at this point in time, because you cannot continue to castigate Simon Ekpa and yet you are not speaking out on the truth and the reality on what is causing the mayhem in Biafran land, on who those people who are not currently, destroying Biafran land, buying innocent citizens of Biafran land. These are the questions we are asking, for Musa to answer us. Now, as for Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoko, there is good news for him. And if you can actually calm down, relax, share this video and listen to this particular video, the next video will be dropping to you, to the end. You will hear the good news from Finland on the issue of Mazi Simon Ekpa. But the only thing we can tell you is that optimism is our main word at this point in time. For Simon Ekpa, it is a done deal, because there is good news for every Biafrans to listen to on Simon Ekpa Njoko. Enjoy this one.
He will be with us. Yes, we were very happy. Yesterday. First, we will continue. We will continue to do what we are doing peacefully. Obato dear want us to again. I know the message is not for us. He talked about the social media chaos that Ofodu Nebu, we know that message, we are clear on that message, as all those that are following his footsteps, all those that are guarding our what we do online, all those that are following whatever Obato Obie has instructed, what he was doing with us before this incident is what I know we are doing. We are not deviating. We are not changing. But Obato Obie sent a message to Attorney Levy that the social media chaos, the social media madness, I am that it should stop. It should stop. It should stop. Mandine going to call why not on way to come on social media prove a point. Mandina Asiasini in Hanasi. Obato Obie has sent a message that should stop overall. And we are very, very happy. I was very, very happy. And probably we have to, like I said, we must continue what we are doing. He was limited to what he can say, again, because of the restrictions, which we know, even though Obato Obie has been allowed to, there is a relaxation in the communication, but there is also some restrictions, and all of us here should be able to know that when you are restricted, with all the lies Nigerian government has lied against Obato Obie, there might be restrictions to Imago things he can say and things he cannot say. And I totally understand that. And I believe all of you here understand that. Just like when our own Onyendu, as he is being restricted, there are things that they don't want him to say. There are things they don't want him to do because the criminals are going to capitalize on that. So when they restrict some of the things he said, all of us here should be able to understand that that is per se protocol. And the imago, somebody that is being restricted, there is a limit to what that person can say or do. That is a very common thing that all of us have to do. So even our attorney is just kind of limited to imago question, things that Obatobe can say and all that, which he understood. I totally understood. And I believe all Biafrans will be able to understand that. Just like when we were in Finland, I keep giving that example when there was an instruction from Obatobe that imago cancel the redeclaration of Biafra, that we should cancel that. So all of us here that have been following Obatobe, we know that now, imago, even under gunpoint, such words, but him saying that should be able to let us all know the restrictions that Finland is applying. So we allow the process to play out, just like we've said before. We are going to watch and see how this game is going to end up between Finland, Nigeria, and Biafra. That is the bottom line. All of us are watching. We are doing everything possible. And we believe in the not too distant time, Obatobe is going to join us. So that is the message I have today from that angle. Thank you so much. And then that will now take us to the business of the day, which is the fundraising. And I'm going to hand you over to our finance secretary from Diana Eme. Please go ahead and take the floor. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Wanyoma. Thank you, our lioness. I welcome everyone this evening to this beautiful and blessed day of our United States of Biafra 40 states fundraising. Like Wanyoma mentioned, my name is Pharmacist Diana, and I am the secretary of the Finance, Economic Development, and Trade. Thank you all for your presence and your participation in this fundraising. This is the second fundraising of the 40 United States of Biafra. And believe me, I know it's going to rain again today. Standing on the already existing protocol established by our Deputy Prime Minister and Chief of Staff, Her Excellency Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. Am I hearing a voice?
Let me please everyone mute your phone so that we don't hear your background noise. Go ahead from there.
Okay, so I'm going to remind and reiterate the rules we are going to follow to make this fundraising a smooth fundraising. We already know this, but I'm going to reiterate it just to remind us. Please, when you stand up to make your donation or when you raise your hand to make your donation, kindly state your name and the state you intend to donate or the state you are donating. We are again using the Homeland account for payments or for your donation. If you are in diaspora and wish to make your payments in New Dimension, please do so. For those in homeland and those in perhaps Europe and other places, you want to make your donation in homeland accounts, please do so. And when you make your donation, please remember to state in your receipt the purpose for your donation and the state you are donating to. And when you finish, please forward your receipt to your state financial secretary or admin. And for those in diaspora, you already know where to forward your receipts. But it's important, since we're doing the 40 states of the United States of Biafra fundraising, you forward it to the states, because that's what they're doing today. And each state must have their own to record today's donation. I know Zoo has electricity power problems, so it might be prudent for each state to have one of their own in diaspora to help them, just in case you have power problem. Please. And then I see some people were calling me, to ask me to help them filling the spaces that they have. If you have someone from your state, let's say a state admin or financial secretary doing their recording, and then they have one of their own in diaspora doing their recording, that will make it easy for you all to do reconciliation, to be able to find where you're missing. And also, it is in the on the YouTube. You can go to the YouTube to watch it, to be able to fill in the areas that you are missing. It is very, very important that you do so, because what we're doing here is very, very transparent. And what we're doing here is to fund and defend ourselves from what the terrorists is doing to us, from their oppressions, suppressions, genocide, massacre, killings, you name it, whatever you have is all there. These are all deplorable actions that no human being should face. And that's what we're going through in the zoo country. And that's why me and you are here. It's our responsibility to do what it is that we are doing at this moment. And one more thing, please, like I said, when you make your donation, please try to indicate on your receipt, your purpose or details or reason, so that it's going to be easy for the financial secretaries when they do their monthly financial report. So on this,
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Go ahead.
You
So
done?
over to you.
You done?
Yes, I'm done.
All right. Thank you so much. Just before we start rolling, I want to use this opportunity to let Biafrans know that we have a committee that is really coordinating this homeland donation for the 40 states of Biafra. Remember, we've changed the name to states of. We are no longer calling Ahauku State, Enugu State, Esan Igodomi is the other way around now. The state of this, state of Ahauku, state of Ikemba, state of, that's what we're calling right now. So we have 3 people that are helping us to coordinate these state donations. We have Pastor Rose Allen, we have Adade Olama, and we also have Christian Udozo. So I don't know if any of them is here. They can just give us one minute talk on this committee, why it was set up. Again, like Famdi has said, the money we are raising is for basically humanitarian purposes, because the Nigerian terrorist state has been killing our people, killing innocent Biafrans just for nothing. They come in the night, they send the reintegrated terrorists to come and kill us. Nigerian government has a policy to reintegrate non-terrorists into the Nigerian military, police, security, armed forces, navy. That is what they are doing. So for any international body listening to us, I want to let you know, whatever lie they are lying, Nigerian government, they reintegrate non-terrorists into the police, into the military, into the Navy, and they send them to areas such as the United States of Biafra region to kill our people who do not want to remain one Nigeria. That's what Nigerian President Tinubu and Christopher Musa is doing. They kill us because we do not want to live in a country where the president reintegrates non-terrorists into the military and the police. No president, most presidents in the world, they don't do things like this. But the Nigerian president does that. It is a standing policy in Nigeria. Because of that and other reasons, such as practicing two laws, Sharia law in the northern part of Nigeria and the regular law in the southern part of Nigeria, where Christians that are born to Christian families in the northern part of Nigeria are forced by Christopher Musa to obey and go by the Sharia law. And when they don't do that, these innocent individuals, Christians, are killed. That is what the Nigerian government is doing. That is what the Nigerian state is doing. So Biafrans are no longer safe in that enclave called Nigeria. And that is why we have declared our independence. We have the right. Come on, let's go. We have the right to do that. It is our right to do that. Thank you so much, media, for jumping in on that. Again, some of these disruptions is expected every now and then, especially when we go live. But I think I know our information department is working around the clock to make sure we minimize such interference, because we are a new nation. We are yet to establish our official media in homeland where we can control everything. And again, we also do not know every Biafran that is going to be logging into our meeting. So when we have controlled Zoom meeting, things like these distractions will not happen. But once our media information goes on air, just know that things like this might happen. Do not be discouraged with that. And we do not want to just block people from coming in, because we have Biafrans that are turning in every second, every minute to join what we are doing. So we have to be open and we have to accept them. But thanks to the information department that are putting things in place to remove these distractors when we have our meeting that is aired publicly. As I was saying before, no country in the world, maybe some privately, we allow reintegrated terrorists to be in their military and their police and in their security forces. That is what the Nigerian government does. Can you mute yourself, Obiwande? That is what the Nigerian government does. And this is what Christopher Musa will not tell Finland. This is what President Tinubu will not tell Finland. That Nigeria reintegrates non-terrorists into their security apparatus, including their police and their air force. They won't say that. What they will be quick to tell Finland is that our prime minister or the Biafra people are doing this, are doing that. They are terrorists. We are not terrorists. Christopher Musa Tinubu, Nigerian government, we are not terrorists. Do I look like a terrorist? But these are the lies that Nigerian government sends to Finland and some of the countries that are not aware of our history. All we are doing is to defend ourselves from those reintegrated terrorists that Christopher Musa admits and hires into the Nigerian military and Nigerian police. And they send them to the Biafra territory to kill our people just because we want to be on our own. They kill our people because they want to continue milking our natural resources, which is the oil in Biafra land. They want to kill and eliminate us so that they continue to milk this oil and send it to all the companies, some international companies that they want to liaise with, they want to have economic impact with. And I'm using this opportunity to tell Finland, if your bilateral relationship with Nigeria is to come to Biafra land, where Nigeria, President Tinubu and Christopher Musa is killing innocent Biafrans who are opposed to the degradation of the Biafra territory, where we have the natural resources. We produce the oil, but no effect of that is seen in our community. Our people are dying by their second from basic health care that they don't get, even basic electricity, no pop by water. We don't have clean water in the Biafra territory. So Finland, if the reason why you listen to Christopher Musa is to create that economic and business alliance with Nigeria and to come to Biafra land to get the mineral resources, to tap into the oil, I'll tell you that plan is dead on arrival. It is dead on arrival. You're not going to succeed. So you better just let Simon Ekpa go and cancel that contract you are planning with Nigeria, because that will never work. Biafrans will never ever let you. That business, if you like, if you invest billions there, that business will crash to zero as long as we, Biafrans, we own the oil resources that you are coming in to partner with Nigeria. That is a promise we're going to give you. So for your own good, you have to release our leader, do your investigation. Simon Ekpa has committed no crime. All the killings that has happened in Biafra land within the past 30 to 60 days, after you remove Simon Ekpa, the blood of those people, you have to account for that. Because these are innocent Biafrans that were killed. Immediately you remove our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. And who planned that? Christopher Musa, President Tinubu, that you are talking with. They are the one that sent those reintegrated military to Biafra territory to kill innocent Biafrans within the past 60 days. It is on the newspaper. Don't pretend you don't know. If you pretend you don't know so that you can come into Biafra land to milk the oil, to milk our natural resources, I'm telling you, that plan is dead on arrival. On that note, I want to have 1 or 2 minutes from those committee members that are in charge of this 40 state fundraising. Pastor Rose and Adadi Arama, 1 minute, and Honorable Udoaza. Please go ahead.
DPM, just before that, I have a new person from ITPS who would like to help. Could you please give her access? I'll ask her to raise her hand.
Okay.
So that in case I'm not here another time. Thank you.
Hey, Clarendon.
Yeah, Clarendon, please give her
right.
Thank
All
you.
right. I'm going to make her co-host.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead. Pastor Rose and Adandimbo. 1 minute, please, about this plan. Let me see. Hold on 1 second so you can unmute yourself. Sorry, go ahead, please.
Wow, my honorable in the house, my deputy prime minister, thank you for your word. Your word comes like an, ice water. when the Biafra are testing. Thank you for this you are doing for Biafra. Asiniha nemewe hemo, onye natural as a wokemo. Biafra, you can hear all that our leader is pleased with us, and our Prime Minister, in whom Biafra is well pleased, who is there because of me and you, who is there believing that we are going to do a great job, is there thanking us and say we continue to do it, to see that this maturize, that this Biafra we are talking about, that is already been and is already here, we will make a way. I urge everybody to remember that this is your fight. This is your fight. Let us help all our volunteer angels who has given their life for us, who are in the bush, you know what it means, who are, you know how these terrorists torture them before they die. It's not that they came and killed them, but they make their lives so miserable, so hardened that they will call their death will not come. And they are terrorizing our families, terrorizing our people, killing us. Today, if you see what they did, you will cry. The Fulani were butchering people in near this thing. They were killing. They burned them like a chicken. And that's why we are here to do the needful. Thank you, and God bless you. Let's move on. We move.
Thank you so much. I don't have 1 minute, please. Let's give it 1 minute. About the program.
Hey yo, ekene m unu niile, our DPM, Ogeneke agwara na-ewu egbe n'igwe, egbe igwe, akpọ ga amụma mmiri, egbe ala idis ndị igwe niile na-ada, were amụma mmiri dọmụ nyocha anya. Ụmụ ndị bụ ekene m na agwara m ụnụ tata Boxing Day, the whole 40 state, eya ama ndị ya agba first tata. Ọ dị m egwu steeti, agbara m ụnụ nkịtị last 2 weeks. This week, unu ya tata, unu ya agba first. So, anyị na-eche unu niile. Onye ọ na-akwadobe ka anyị mara ndị onye ọ na-akwadobe ka anyị mara ndị ji ebu ya ụkọ tata. Challenge 40 states of Biafra. Ndewo n'ụmụ ndị gboo. Ekene dị.
Ndewo. Thank you so much. Honorable Udoza, the SOS, are you here? Honorable Udoza.
Committee, but I think I did not hear my name, but it's okay. This is Secretary.
That's why I'm calling you now.
State Engineer speaking. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And let's continue.
Honorable Udoza. Honorable Udoza, go ahead. I called you. Go ahead, 1 or 2.
There's nothing much I can say.
Okay.
My 2 good ladies are there, they have spoken. I just want to make my president emphasize. That is all. I have nothing much to say because I don't like talking too much.
You're breaking up.
DPM, that's okay. I think he's just saying that others have spoken, that he just want to make sure you know that he's here.
Oh, okay, great. I called him too when I called the 3 people. Thank you so much. Our Secretary of State, Honorable Udoza, please call me after this meeting. I've been trying to get in touch with you. Again, thank you, and I'll hand over to the Honorable Secretary of Finance, Fandi. Please go ahead. You're muted.
Thank you very much. So now let's get into the business of the day. And to do that, I will hand this over to the Information and Telecommunication Department. Dr. Aggie, the beautiful Dr. Aggie, is always here to help us do this race. Please, Dr. Aggie and your media department, over to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And before Dr. Aggie,
you just you just kill me with love.
Dr. Aggie, Dr. Aggie,
yes.
Dr. Aggie.
Yes.
I just wanted to let Biafrans that call into this meeting to know that what we do today is going to facilitate how fast we go home. Yes. So even though we are doing the 40 state fundraising today, and the money, mostly we want it to be converted to AJ. But again, those that want to pay with AJ, we have the account for that. Those that want to pay in the mandate, we have the account for that. All these accounts are very secure, official, being guided by the rules and laws of any bank anywhere in the world. So it's fully protected. We are still waiting for the bank account for the 40 state homeland. I don't know, Famdi, if you've received that from our agent.
Set of Biafra citizens.
See why it's not allowed to read this
Realization by His Excellency.
We've not received that.
Not yet. The confirmation, not yet.
Okay, great. So we will continue to use the account we already know. But what I wanted to say is that whatever we want to donate today, whether you're in Homeland, and again, I thank a lot of Homeland, the states have made their donation, their monthly donation to the official Homeland account. That's a very great one. We appreciate what you do. And we will encourage you to continue to donate. But whatever we are donating today is going towards humanitarian help and also to help us as a country to build the and establish those that will protect our homeland from the terrorists that are being sent by Nigeria to kill us. So there are states that are more viable than others from the reports we've gotten since the past fundraising. There are states that are very, very viable. There are states that are more viable than others. There are states that are doing very, very well. But I also want you, when you're making your donation, you can also reach out to some of the states that are not doing so good. And then we will, because we want to carry the 40 states along. That is why we have the decentralized military in Biafra. And all the 40 states of Biafra are being helped at this time to get the resources they need to confront the terrorists that are coming to kill us. So let us also remember that, please. So whether you're at home or you're abroad, your donation is still needed in this fundraising. Dr. Agi, go ahead. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. And I will start with the Ekpa state, the home of the brave. I have Wada Christie E, $35. 35 Ejema. I don't know how to convert it, you know what I mean? Okay. And then and the Grandma Uwems, 30 Ejema for Ekpa state, 65 Ejema total. Thank you so much.
You want to convert it, please?
Oh, mine. Okay, Honorable Diane, please can you help me? 65 Ejema for Ekpa state.
In just 1 minute.
So that those that are taking the record. Fadi, do you have IJ? Do you have your record takers? And then Adam Dimbo and the Pastor Rose, you're taking the records?
Yes.
I know the states are here too to take their own records for their state.
Yes.
Oh, IJ is back. Okay.
Yeah, I'm back.
104,000 AJ.
Okay, wow. 140,000 AJ.
104.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, 104 AJ for Ekpa state.
1,000 AJ.
All right. Ekpa state, please take notes. Thank you. Secretary of Agriculture.
Yeah, one more thing, Ekpa, that's my mother's place. So I'm gonna donate. My donation today is for Ekpa, and then I'm gonna do $100, which is just give me a second.
Ekumisia, you're always at the first.
What do you say?
153,500.
100.
160,000.
53.
Yeah, it's gonna be 160,000. I'm donating 160,000 AJ for
Wow.
Ekumisia.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And for everyone here,
Thank you.
Ekumisia State is the home of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Please support Ekumisia State. Thank you. Thank you so
What is
much.
the total, Dr. Adi? What is the total for Ekumisia so far?
So that will be 160
State of
plus 104.
Ekumisia.
That's 264,000 AJ.
Ekumisia. 264,000 Ekumisia. Thank you so much.
Ekumisia, thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable Famdi.
Okay. Yeah. Secretary of State, can you open, please? Secretary of Agriculture, sorry.
Yes, good evening, all.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, this Honorable Ferdinand, the Secretary of Agriculture from Ogoja. I'm donating 10,000 a year.
Thank you.
The governor
Thank you.
of the state of Ogoja, Bishop Ima Iyaji, donating 10,000 a year. The Agric Commissioner for the state of Ogoja, donating 6,000 a year. Mr. Pastor Ekade Thomas Long. Then the state secretary to the state of Ogoja, the secretary to the state of Ogoja, Dr. Sakpa, donating 10,000 a year. Then from our neighboring states, the state secretary to the government of Ekom states, Sunday Akonjom in Sang, 5,000 a year, total 41,000 a year. And thank you. Why I rush is to say that we meet up with the network problems from here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's for Ogoja State. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
Ohio admin, unmute yourself, please.
There one.
There one.
Greetings to our DPM and all the cabinets and my fellow Biafrans. I'm just gonna give updates for people who are donating today in their various states. Eziada Rebecca Amadi is donating 46,350 she's from Owerri State. Mazi Edu